Should Battlefield 6 or Battlefield, whatever they're going to call it, get a hardcore mode when it releases? That is the question I'm putting to you guys today, and it's one that I'm going to answer for myself along with some ideas of what they could do. So I'll already answer, in my opinion, yes, I think Battlefield 6 or Battlefield, whatever it's going to be called, should have a hardcore mode. But they shouldn't just make the hardcore mode where they change some HUD settings and increase the lethality of the weapons. They shouldn't just do that. That's the most basic thing they could do to make a hardcore mode, and it's also the laziest. They should actually try and put some work into this hardcore mode for a few reasons. One of them is that tactical, authentic or realistic shooters, you know, they do have a bigger audience now. I mean, you got games like Squad, Hell Let Loose, Arma, Sandstorm, Escape from Tarkov. They're all sort of fit into this, you know, realistic tactical shooter. And if Battlefield came out with a sort of like a dedicated mode or setting for their version of like a realistic or tactical shooter, then they're going to pull in people from that market into Battlefield, into that microtransaction ecosystem that EA wants. I hate microtransactions. I think all microtransactions are bad, no matter how much they cost. But for EA, it's going to bring in potentially more customers. I haven't properly played Battlefield 5 for a long time now. I mean, the footage you're seeing, yeah, I've recently just recorded it, and when I first started playing again, I was struggling to get used to the time to kill. I think the time to kill is quite high, you know, especially with, especially at range. I know that's how the game is designed, but it really surprised me. When I used to play it when it first came out, I swear the time to kill, you know, it was quicker. But now it's either because I've been playing all these tactical shooters where you can get a lot of one-hit kills to chest shots, that Battlefield 5 just seems like it's just so different to what it used to be. I know there's been patches and changes throughout the development of the game, but how it feels now is just feels so off to me. So what I think DICE should do for this hardcore mode, if they do it, is, you know, a few things. One, yes, HUD elements need to change. They should remove the minimap, add a sort of compass in if there's not one already. Maybe change how your ammo counter looks, maybe not to show you the amount of bullets you've got, maybe just magazines, and change it so when you reload a magazine you lose that previous magazine, or it just goes back into your ammo count, we'll say. So you pull that magazine out again. If half its bullets were gone, then you load that magazine back in and you've only got half of that magazine left. Another thing they should change is, yes, definitely the lethality of the weapons. They should make headshots at any range with any weapon be a one-hit kill, because, you know, you're getting a shot on the head. That's just how it should be. You should reward that accuracy. Yes, there's going to be some people that get lucky sprays, but a bullet to the head is still a bullet to the head. I think that'll also increase the range of weapons people use. I think when it comes to the standard sort of conquest mode, there's going to be like the meta weapon for each class. But when it comes to the more hardcore side, I think a lot of people will just experiment a bit more, because there's that extra lethality. You won't need that consistent low recoil throughout an entire like spray. If you're going to be able to hit that one shot or the first few shots, then you may change to some of these more uncontrollable weapons or different weapons. I know I definitely will be. When I was playing Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare with the, I can't remember the name of the mod, but it was like pro mod or some sort of like hardcore mod, my main weapon was the single fire G3, because that weapon was just an absolute beast in that mode. Another thing I think they should add, which is something I don't want them to add in Hell Let Loose, if you're new to this channel then I mainly play Hell Let Loose, is a stamina bar. Playing Battlefield 5 again recently, it's so mobile. Everyone's sprinting around, jumping around, rolling around, vaulting everywhere. When it comes to like a more authentic shooter, you should slow it down a little bit. So I think adding in a stamina bar into Battlefield 6 may be the way to go. Maybe only make sprinting affect the stamina bar, and if your stamina runs out, then yes, make it so your aim is a bit worse, so people are making better decisions when it comes to sprinting and stuff like that. They should also really try to reinforce squad play and teamwork in the hardcore mode. We've got to make sure that you can't let people play solo without a squad. You should make it so they have to be in a squad to play, to try and reinforce that, you know, that squad dynamic, and make it so you can, I think in Battlefield 5 you can spawn on any member of your squad, but make it so you can only spawn on that squad leader. I'd like them to add an officer role, not just for hardcore mode, but for the normal mode as well. Give that officer some unique abilities and stuff like that, and also increase the damn squad size. Battlefield 2, I'm pretty sure, had a squad size of at least 6, and throughout the years it's just been dropped to 4. Why? I've seen some people say that having a squad of 4 is like more intimate, but coming from like Hell Let Loose or Postscriptum, where in Hell Let Loose you can have 6 and in Postscriptum I think you can have 9, it doesn't remove that intimacy at all. Still work extremely well and closely with that entire squad, and with the extra amount of people playing different roles and classes, then you have a lot more like options available to you for what you can do within the battle. So not just for the hardcore mode, but in general, give us 6 squad members, dice. Just do it. God damn it. Next, and I think this may be a bit of a controversial one, but I think they should limit the amount of snipers in a game, because really with a sniper rifle in like an authentic shooter, it's going to be a one-hit kill really, no matter where the person's shot. And with a game like Battlefield, where the maps are usually so big, you can have snipers everywhere. In any Battlefield game you play now, there's snipers everywhere anyway, so you put it into a situation where they do not need a headshot to kill someone, then everyone, not everyone, but so many people are just going to play snipers so they can get a good KD ratio. So maybe limit it so there's 1 sniper per squad, and make it so there's a limited amount of snipers per team, just so you can't have people making like a mini squad of just like 2 people where there's a squad leader and a sniper. Put it so there's a limited amount of snipers per team. Now voice chat, and again coming from something like Postscriptum Hell Let Loose, you have multiple voice chat channels. There's one for command where the squad leaders and the commander can chat. There's the squad chat and local. And Battlefield needs to take a page from these games' books. They need to have local voice chat, so you can just locally chat to everyone around you. One dedicated for your squad, and one where the squad leaders can talk between themselves. Whether the new Battlefield should have a commander or not, I'm not entirely sure. I don't think Battlefield needs a commander role. Yes, Battlefield 2 had it, where they could call in certain abilities like artillery strikes and UAVs, but with Battlefield 5 they've moved that to like a squad leader role where you earn the, I can't remember what the points are called, but then you can call in like the V2 rockets and stuff like that. That's what they could leave with the officer, and just, you know, push the commander aside. Don't bother having a commander in Battlefield 6. That's what I think they should do there. And that's my ideas for a Battlefield 6 or Battlefield 2021, whatever they're going to call it, hardcore mode. Do you guys agree with what I said? Have you got your own ideas? You know, put a comment down below. Let's see what ideas you've got. I'll try to respond to as many comments as I can. And I hope, you know, EA, DICE, you know, they do put in some sort of hardcore mode just to try and bring in more people into the game. I know personally I would enjoy Battlefield more if there was this hardcore option, but let's see what they do. And if you like this video, guys, please give it a like, subscribe for more. When Battlefield comes out, there will be gameplay guides, loadout guides and tips to come, so stay tuned for that. And as always, thank you for watching.